Alright, guys, we are back. So we went through the first couple months of the season. We are 24, 12, and 6. We started out this way the exact same way pretty much last season, but we all know how that turned out. We won the Stanley Cup, and pretty much we went on a tear throughout the next half of the season to win the President's Trophy and eventually win the Stanley Cup. But it's the same way it's happened last year. Galchenyuk, Giroux, Tyler Ennis are really heating up on that first line. They're getting a lot of points. They're leading a lot of the leagues in points for right now. So we'll go another month and then we'll check out the player stats once again. So yeah, let's get the simulation rolling. Enough of me talking. Let's get this simulation rolling right now. Actually, we are already getting tongue-tied already. We're already at the All-Star game. We're near the trade deadline anyway, so we'll go up to the All-Star game. Then we'll check out the player stats through the All-Star game. So hopefully our offense can keep it up. Because like I said, last year we had this, we were about like the same record last year, maybe a little bit under, but then we just went on a tear throughout the the second half of the season. We start off with a win against Vancouver. Very good. Just gotta beat these Eastern Conference teams, man. The teams we're supposed to beat, we have to beat. Man, just can't get through these guys. Teams we're supposed to beat, teams we're supposed to beat, we just can't beat. Don't understand that. Just not this year. Last year we were just getting so many like one goal victories, squeaking by one goal victories, but now it just doesn't seem to be that way. Okay, so we got the forwards here. Let's check out how these guys are looking. We went to WHL, right? Yeah, a bunch of top 10 guys, and looks like the WHL is going to be really good. We'll do another 3 weeks in WHL for forwards. Up to All-Star game, yep. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're just not beating the teams that were, wow. So, wow, they made, Carolina has Alexander Semin now, too? Didn't notice that. So, we're in the month of January already. Just gotta beat these teams. Washington, there we go. As long as we're hovering around that 2.0, have double the amount of wins we have losses, that's fine. We should be able to get a playoff spot. That's really all I'm concerned about. I don't think we're going to be winning the President's Trophy this year, just because we had to do some changes on defense, and we had to get a new goalie too. So obviously that was going to be a problem. Boston's not a good team. There we go. That's what I want to see. Beat the teams we're supposed to beat. Buffalo, they're our right team. There we go. Squeezing out a win. Ottawa's not a good team. We should be able to beat these guys. There we go. Very good week here. Toronto's a pretty good team this year once again. And get a loss there. That's fine. So 3 wins there, 1 loss. That's fine. Get 3-1. Dallas, they're a very good team, but we squeak out a win. Very good. John. Just trying not to make sure it freezes, guys. That's all I'm doing. There we go. Okay, I always get scared when that happens. But 32, 15, and 6. So after that, all right. So let's check out these stats for right now. Take a look at the team standings once again. So we fared. So goals scored per game, 3.38. It's going down a little by little, but we're still first in the NHL for goals scored per game, so that's fine. Crap, didn't mean to do that. Goals against, 2.36. So it got lower now. So Bernier and the defense are still trying to work out the kinks together. With Brandon Manning joining the team now, trying to learn everybody on that team now. So especially with Mazzaro's leaving, that definitely hurt a little bit. But it looks like we're doing fine for right now. 2.36. Wanted to get around 2.25. The Maple Leafs are leading the league right now, but that's still fine. Power play at 22.7. Still very good for a power play. And the penalty kill went down a little bit. Yeah, it went down a lot actually to 38.5. We had like 34.8. So with penalty kill took a little bit of a hit there, but it's still doing fine. So, oh yeah, the player stats. We want to take a look at that, and then we'll look at all the other things too. Actually, no, we'll look at the transaction. These ones first. So, yeah. So now we passed the Islanders. We're tied with Carolina for the top seed in the East with 70 points each. We're tied with them because they have more games. They beat us, I think. Did we beat them or did we lose? We played them. Yeah, we beat them. So they probably still have a better record than us anyway. But we're tied with Carolina for the best record in the NHL with points. So goals, Tyler Ennis is up there with 28. Giroux's down there with 24. Wow, JVR is leading the league in points, but tied with Ovechkin. Ennis is right there too, so he's trying to keep up. Assists, Backstrom and Galchenyuk are still fighting for the assist leads. Backstrom with 47, Galchenyuk has 43 assists. Very good there. Giroux has 36, so that's good as well. Points, Stamkos and Shattenkirk are doing good in Tampa Bay this year. Giroux has 60, Galchenyuk with 56. Wins, Bernier's up there. Save percentage, Bernier's in 6th with a 9.27. And goals against, he has 2.22. So he's doing better than Quick and Briz are doing in LA. So he's better. He's limiting teams to a good amount of. It's the first time we trade for man, I'm getting tongue tied here. Bernier was a worse goalie than overall than Briz, but it looks like his save percentage of goals against are much better than Briz ever had. So that's good. So let's take a look at the player stats here for through the All-Star game. I never looked at the AHL lines. I forgot to do that. So we'll take a look at them as well. Waiting. I love waiting. Okay, so here we go. Take a look at these guys. So yeah, that first line is really doing good. It's just Giroux and Galchenyuk are really doing well together. 60 points for Giroux through 53 games. 56 points for Galchenyuk through 53 with almost at 50 assists already for Galchenyuk, so he's doing good. Tyler Ennis on that second line has 52 points. I may want to move him up to the first line instead of Voracek, move him down because he's just not pulling his weight right now. I'm probably going to do that with Tyler Ennis, move him up and Voracek down. So we'll do that. Simmons has 44 in the second line, so that's good. Skinner stepped his game up a little bit. He's trying to get to 40, so he has 34. Christensen and Wellwood both have 20. Callahan's getting a little bit of a hurt playing down on the third line again, but still, he's keeping the defensive players intact. The veteran guy, former captain Callahan, still 17 points in 53. Selena with 16. Couturier has 13. I think this is one of the best seasons Couturier's having so far. Surprised to see that many, and Braden Shen has 10. And if we go to the defenseman, Brandon Manning, man, 30 points in 53 games. What a stud. What a year he's having for his first year in the NHL, man. Damn, this Mike. 30 points, 28 assists. Really good Brandon Manning's having so far. Jamie McBain with 23. Joseph Morrow with 22. Shen with 15. Keegan Lowe has 9. Oh, well, he got sent down. Coburn's not doing so hot this year. He only has 8 points. Shea Theodore. We may have to do some line changes around here with the defense. And then Jonathan Bernier with a 2.22 goals against average, with a 92.72 save percentage, 4 shutouts. So he's on the list for goals against average this year. Briz isn't, so he's doing good. I'm happy with the goalie. Let's take a look at the AHL lines. AHL, see how they're doing down there. Take a sip of my water. Okay, finish that one off. Okay, forwards. See who's doing good. Okay, so Juuso Ikonen has 30 through 40. Cousins with 27 and BOJoeKO with 26. Okay, so that first line's doing not that bad. Fedorov, Maklahov, Max Adolf has 17. Injuro has 13. Holmstrom 13. Smoskowitz has 10. Johansson, yep. Okay, so the first line is getting the amount of points I want them to get, so that's fine. Defense, Johan Atvitu, Ovvitu, I don't know, he's French. 17-10. Keegan Lowe with 10. Maramaki with 9. Dumba still only has 6. He's just not getting the points you think Dumba would get. Oduya with 3 and Bourdon with 2. And how the goalie's doing? Yeah, we know Resko's not going to be doing good. We just want him to get as much playing time as possible. Yeah, 12 and 24. Lundstrom actually has a lower goals against than he does. When you have a save percentage below 90%, that's pretty bad. But yeah, whatever. We may try to want to get a goalie this year anyway. So let's do a little bit of a line change here because Brandon Manning and the guys are really pulling their weight. So we'll go to Philly. Voracek, you're coming down. Sorry, buddy. I don't want to break up that second line, but I have to. I'm going to put Tyler Ennis on the first line with Galchenyuk and Giroux because Tyler Ennis has been pulling his weight. Voracek moves down to the second. Couturier actually is having one hell of a year right now on the third line. He's having a better year than Braden Shen is. But yeah, I'm still going to leave him down there with the Tommy boys. Now on defense, Brandon Manning's moving up to the first line. Play with Jamie McBain. Braden Coburn is actually not having that good of a year. Morrow, I think I'm gonna move up as well to play with Luke Shen to move him up. Braden Coburn just gonna get knocked down to the third line because he's just not having that good of a year. He usually has much better years than that, but yeah, I'll leave that like that. And yeah, because well, maybe that's why Brandon Mann's getting so many points because I have him on the power play. I'm still gonna leave BOJoeKO on the power play with Drew and Galchenyuk, but I want just Tyler Ennis to play the 5-on-5 with Drew and Galchenyuk. So that's that. Okay, so we have just 2 games here against LA and Anaheim. So we'll simulate those 2 games now. I don't want to play the All-Star game. Man, this mic is annoying, dude. Don't know what I did to it, but just gotta make sure I don't annoy you guys with it. I'm done that chip. Okay, thank you for the scout being done. Check out these guys. Yes, there's still a bunch of top 10 guys. Bunch of top 10 guys for forwards. Take a look on defense. Anybody for defense, really? Tavares. This guy from WHL in there. Take a look at goalies. There's still any goalies left. That first young guy, top 10 guy. Yeah, this guy looks like he's going to be really good. Peckham. Okay, so we got that one goalie scout. That's really all we need to have done. Okay, so forwards are looking good. Defense, let's see. Anybody other forwards? Yeah, there's a bunch in the Canadian League this year. We'll do a month. We'll do a month for these guys. We'll do a month for these in the OHL, so we'll do that for forwards. Okay, so we'll get through these 2 games here between Anaheim and LA. That's all I said. Just beat the teams they're supposed to beat. Anaheim's not good, although they have Patrick Kane now. There we go, 6-2 win. Very good. And LA, 3-0 loss. Okay, so either Briz or Quick came back to steal that game from us. So, okay, so I'd say we try to get to 40 wins before we can get to 20 losses. That'd be good because we're coming up upon the trade deadline here. So we'll go up to here to the Pittsburgh game, past the Pittsburgh game. Try to get to 40 wins before we can get to 20 losses. So try to get 7 wins before we get 4 losses. I'll be happy with that. That'd be a really good run if we go on that kind of a run. That'd be very good. Here we go. Try to get 7 wins before we get to 20 losses. So we got 2 games against Winnipeg. They're not a good team. We should be able to beat them. Man, I don't know what's wrong with us this year. We just can't beat the teams we're supposed to beat. Just can't beat the teams we're supposed to beat, man. Don't know. Well, Jersey's actually a good team this year, 3-2. My GM rep went up. Okay, so I have a 3rd phone now. That's pretty good for trading. That's good. Islanders. Wow, the Islanders are a pretty good team as well. 4-3 win there. See, we beat the good teams, but then we just can't beat the sucky teams this year. Last year we had all these like 1-point victories over like every team we faced. 1 goal wins over every team we face, and now we just can't seem to get beat the sucky teams. There we go. Now we're starting to beat these guys. Rangers aren't a good team. We should be able to beat them. There we go. Now we're getting on a little roll here. See, now we're starting to get these wins up. Come on, guys, get some more wins. Like I said, try to get to 40 before we get to 20. Win there against the Penguins, very good. And against the Carolina Hurricanes, once again, they're a good team. Okay, that's an overtime loss. No problem. Still get a point. Tampa Bay, they're a good team. 5-3 loss here. I know that's fine. They're a good team. Okay, he's done that trip to the OHL. Forwards. Okay, so it looks like that Lipson guy. Yep. Okay, so we want to go to the QMJHL next. We'll just do these in order. Again, 2 games against Pittsburgh here. Come on. Get a win against Pittsburgh. 2-3 loss there. Another overtime loss. So we're 39, 19, and 8. Let's see. Wow, Minnesota got Jason Pominville off waivers. Lucky bastards. Detroit got a 1st-round pick. Well, they got Brassoi and Valbik from Buffalo, and they got Henrik Zetterberg and Joe. Wow, Buffalo's making the charge for these playoffs too. And we'll go up here to the end of the month here. Get Pittsburgh, come on. Get to 40 wins. Get to 40 wins. There we go. Okay, so we're 40, 19, and 8. Pretty good there. Still looks like we could have a 50-win season if we have a really good end of the end of the last 2 months of the season. So it looks like we could still get to 50 wins. So let's check these out. Team standings. So Edmonton's doing really well with that Sadikov guy still in that. But we have 88 points, so the Islanders are really doing well this year. We have 88 points, so we're well above Tampa Bay for fourth. So it looks like we're still going to win the playoffs. We're only in fourth because the Islanders are beating us in our division. That's why, which kind of sucks in essence. So Ottawa's not looking good this year, so it looks like Ottawa may have the first pick. Yeah, Ottawa's looks like they're going to have the first round pick this year in the draft, so we may want to go after them. Make some trades with them, possibly. Okay, so goals and assists. Shinkrick has 37, is leading the league, but Ennis is right behind him with 36. And, yeah, that's about it. So Tyler Ennis is trying to compete for the goals, the goal scorer this year. Assists, Galchenyuk is up there with 49. He dropped off a bit. Giroux's up there with 43. Yep, so that's that. Points, Giroux was up there with 71. Yeah, the combination with Shinkrick and Stamkos are doing really well. Phil Kessel is tied with Giroux in Jersey. That's probably why they're doing so well. They got Phil Kessel. Wins Bernier, yeah, we know that. Save percentage, so Bernier dropped out of there for save percentage, but he's still on the goals against average with 2.23. So he's still up there for goals against. So Quick has moved up out on there for save percentage. Briz is still nowhere to be found. Good thing we traded Briz to LA because now they can't use him really. They really can't use him. So that's that. Let's take a look at the team standings, player stats, and then we'll go into the trade deadline, see if we need to make any moves. Let's see. So goals per game still up there. Tampa Bay bypassed us now with 3.29, but we're right there with 3.28. Exactly where I wanted to be, so that's fine. Goals against per game, we're in the top 6. Goals against per game, 2.42, so that's good there. Power play, yep, it's still very good power play, 21.3. And penalty kill went back up to an 85, exactly where I wanted to be in the top 5. So we're doing everything right. We're doing everything right. We're winning games. We're doing everything right. All our stats are about where they want them to be. It's just that there's other teams that are doing a lot better than we are this year. So we're doing everything right. It's just that other teams are doing a lot better. So we'll take a look at the player stats for right now. See how they're doing. Man, my knee still hurts from paintball. Okay, so let's see. So through 67 games, so Claude Giroux still having above a point-a-game player, 71 points through 67 games. Galchenyuk has 66 through 67. Still didn't break 50 assists yet. He obviously will. Tyler Ennis has a really good season right now on the first line too. So with 36 goals, so that first line's doing very good for right now. On that second line now, Simmons has 52. Voracek, we moved him down. He has 42, and Skinner also has 42. Wellwood with 28, Callahan with 24, Christensen with 22, Solanin, Shen, and Couturier all down there in the teens. So we take a look at the defense now. Brandon Manning still has 35. Man, he could possibly break a 50 for a defenseman. He only needs 15 more points to break 50 for his first season. Up here in the first full season in the NHL. McBain has 30, Morrow with 23, Shen 17, Theodore 11, Coburn 11. And like I said, Keegan Lowe is still down there because he played. And then Jonathan Bernier, 2.23 goals against average, still doing pretty good, doing a lot better than Briz was doing with a 92.59 save percentage and 4 shutouts. So he's doing a lot better than Briz was. Still wanted to get really low, but still, that's fine. I'm happy with what Bernier's doing. So that was that player. We'll look at the AHL one more time, just real quick. Just run through the points. We don't need to take a look at all the goals and whatnot. Just run really quick through the points. Oh my god. It takes so long to load. Really does. Okay, so let's take a look through the points. He was doing good. Yep, that first line's still doing very good with BOJoeKO, and Cousins all near 50 points. Then it just drops off a bit. Fedorov, yeah, all those guys. Yep, take a look at the defense now. Yeah, that free agent Ovitu guy was doing pretty good. Keegan Lowe with 18. Markman. Dumba. Did he change it all? I don't think so. Maybe got 2 points. He's just not doing it. He's just not pulling it right now. So Resco, yeah, he's still below. He's still not doing so hot. But what are you gonna do? He's a 4-star potential goalie. Obviously, he'll get better. So yeah, that'll do it for that. So in the next video, we'll move it to the trade deadlines. We have 3 phones. We do have 3 phones to work with, guys. So give me suggestions on anything that you guys can think of to help improve our team. I think we still need maybe that like one really good offensive stud that we need, or maybe we could just make some general trades. Try to get rid of some of the guys who have 1 year left on their contracts before if we want to get rid of them, or we don't. You guys don't think we should sign them. So give me suggestions on that, and yeah. So we'll see you in the next video.